Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this meeting, Denmead Parish Council, the annual council meeting. It's 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday, the 21st of May 2025. We're at the Old School in Barn Green Room. First item on the agenda this evening is to elect a chairman for this municipal year, to invite nominations and elect a chairman of the council for the ensuing municipal year 2025-26. We've done the same as other organisations and circulated nominations, etc. beforehand. So the nomination for chairman is myself, and I've been nominated by Councillor Andrioli and Councillor Jones, and seconded by both. Are there any other nominations? Councillor Clay.
I'd like to, if you'll accept, Chris Ranger to be chair.
Okay, and is that seconded by anyone?
Yeah.
Okay, so nominated by Councillor Clay. Seconded. Okay, so we have two nominations then. Sorry, Councillor Andrew.
You should ask both nominees if they are willing to serve.
You're quite correct. Councillor Ranger, are you prepared to serve?
Yes.
As chair? Okay, thank you. So we have two people that wish to be considered for chair. So we vote by a show of hands. Councillor Clay?
May I ask for standing secret ballots as we have done in years previous?
Okay. So in which case we need to circulate some paper to everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is that enough? Does everyone have a piece of paper? Okay, so if I could ask you to write the name of the person that you would like to chair council on your piece of paper and pass them forward to Joe. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Joe. So Joe will now undo those and put them into files and count them and let us know the result.
Seven votes for Councillor Ranger.
So we need to count the others.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so we'll ask Councillor Ranger to come and chair the meeting, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Langford-Smith. And I move to the item 2 on the agenda straight away. Beg your pardon, I'm sorry.
You missed
Yes,
one.
you're dead right. I beg your pardon, I'm sorry, sir. Kevin Andrelli, sorry. It's all a bit of a shock at the moment. So, 1B. Sorry? To receive declaration of acceptance of office by the chairman or decide when it shall be received. Declare now.
Well,
I'm here.
It's a form you have to sign.
Yes, I haven't got the form obviously, so I'll need to process that afterwards. Joe, is that afterwards or
Yeah,
tomorrow?
I'll say, yeah.
Yep, send me that, please. Yeah. Forgive me. Yep. Okay. Moving on, unless there's any other comments. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, you need to go by the agenda and it says you need to decide when it will be received.
As soon as I get the form, I mean,
So you're coming into the office tomorrow?
Yeah. so by the end of the week at the latest. I didn't know your availability. So.
We've got lots of appointments this week.
Okay, we could go back after. Thank you, Andrew, Councillor Andrew. Excuse me, apologies for absence. Have we received any apologies for absence?
From Councillor Scully.
Just Councillor Scott.
Everybody else is here.
Excuse me, moving to item 3, declarations of interest. Any particular agenda item that's been published or members' offices are invited to declare any relevant interests based on the agenda that has been published already. Anyone's got any particular declarations of interest to declare? Councillor Langford-Smith.
Yes, Chair, I'm on the orders of payment on page 3, so I won't vote on that item.
Thank you. Sorry, Councillor Brown.
Because Councillor Langford-Smith is on there, I declare an interest as well.
Thank you, Councillor Brown. No others. To item 4, to receive the minutes of the previous full council meetings, to receive and confirm accuracy of the minutes of the full council held on the 9th of April 2025, to receive and approve. Any comments on those? I think everyone's had a chance to read those anyway, they've been published anyway, so any other comments on those meetings from anybody? Do you normally expect me to sign
Both pages, yeah.
pages?
And date.
You need to vote first.
Sorry?
You need to call a vote. You can't sign them without it being approved by committee.
Beg your pardon?
Show of hands for the accuracy.
Beg your pardon, sorry, thank you for the councillors. The show of hands for the accuracy of the previous meetings on the 9th of April 2025 for myself to be able to sign off those minutes, please. Yep.
Sorry, so many people were there can vote as well.
Sorry?
There was hands up that voted yes and they weren't on the meetings, they can't vote. So many people at the meeting can vote for the green.
Can we have a read hands show, please?
The people there attended the meeting.
Tracy. Okay, did you catch that?
Yeah, that's fine. I know who's
Okay, thank you.
attended. Yeah.
Thank you, Councillor West.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, you just need to date them.
And today's
Date
date?
it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to item 5 of the Denmead Parish Council projects, to note ongoing project report from the parish clerk. Any particular comments, Joe, that you want to call out?
So there has been quite a lot of completion. So on the projects we had the VE Day, which obviously we attended. The APA we've attended and completed. The fire risk assessments, there's a fire risk assessment being completed on this building and the old building, so that's all been signed off. And all the HR system, new HR system is all now in place and operational.
Great. Good job. Any particular comments?
Oh,
on-
and
sorry.
I've completed a new application for the Scouts today for FIT, Fields and Trust.
Bills and Trust, okay. Great, thank you. Nice update. Nice to see some good progress on ground, really, so it's good, thank you. Are there any comments from the other councillors on that particular project report? Councillors, Land Services?
We just need to note that the Fields and Trust application that council believes was submitted last October was not actually submitted, despite the clerk telling us that it was submitted. So we have been waiting to pay the fee of £2,000 to expedite the process, and Joe chased it, and they came back and said that they hadn't had a submission. So I've been working with Joe. We have now completed that form and Joe has submitted it.
Wow, thank you. Sorry, Councillor Brown?
Can I clarify that that was the former clerk that did
Yes.
some of the form?
Thank you for clarifying. I was just about to ask the questions.
I started on the 2nd of January.
Thank you for clarifying, Councillor Brown. Thank you. Councillor Langford Smith on that particular project. Nothing else. This is the particular part of the agenda and the meeting where we opened up for public participation, and I noticed that we have one member of the public here.
Thank you, Chairman, and congratulations on your new appointment.
Thank you.
I did it for 15 years, so it's quite an odious task in this case. So it's not, being feeling, yeah, I'm happy with it. I come to talk on a subject which I understand may be in a confidential session. I don't know whether you want me to do it in the confidential session, which I hope you don't, because I'm going away tomorrow very early in the morning. So I don't know how you want to play this one. Whether you want to go into a confidential session and then come out, it's up to you.
Sorry, Councillor Brown?
It's a subject that can't be spoken in the public session, so we would have to go into a closed session, so we'd have to stop this recording, suspend this meeting, and then start with another an exempt session, and then once Mr. Reid has spoken, we will then close that and then come back to this meeting and then go back into exempt once we finish this meeting.
Right, thank you. Councillor Langford Smith?
The rules are all in the standing orders, which are the rules that council's run by.
Understand. Councillor Carson?
We have to make a decision whether we want to close the session and move into a confidential bit. Otherwise, we can't actually hear what wants to be said.
And Councillor West?
Sorry, it's just Clark.
Oh, sorry.
We've never allowed any other member of the public, no disrespect, I know you're to speak in the closed session, so I don't know why we would make that example now. What's the difference? Looking for guidance there. We've never done it before.
Sorry?
I was the chair at the time of the decision that's been made appertaining to the confidential session.
Right, so you've got an interest in it, rather than just a
Yeah.
There's two hands here, so I think three hands, but sorry, Councillor Clay?
Would it not be right for the gentleman to give his views and opinions, but we hold our discussions and we do not discuss the subject?
Okay. Councillor Langford Smith?
Can I clarify why I suggested that former Councillor Reid join the meeting? He was chair at the time of the meeting and has relevant information because he met with the person who is the subject of the discussion, and she wrote a letter to council and referred to Mr. Reid directly, and hence I felt it was important that council heard his viewpoint So the way to do so would be to now stop the recording, as Councillor Brown said, stop the recording, we go into a closed session, we hear the evidence from former Councillor Reid, and we then go back into public session, and then when we go into closed session at the end of the meeting, we can take that information into consideration.
Thank you for clarifying. In that case, unless anyone else has got any other comments to raise, I suggest we close the session and have this particular closed session unrecorded or non-recorded.
No, we do record.
I beg your pardon, recorded. Sorry, is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just going to stop
Oh,
it
right,
and then
okay,
when we
sorry.
finish. Yeah.